Alexei Navalny, who has just been convicted to 19 years in prison for the crime of extremism. Diana Magnay, our Moscow correspondent, is in the studio with me. I mean, the charge itself, extremism, quite hard to work out where and how that comes in.
Yes, and during the process, Navalny said that he had more than 3,000 pages presented to him with these supposed charges of extremism in them, but that it's actually quite difficult to make head or tail of what exactly they're accusing him of. But what they are arguing is that his anti-corruption foundation, which is banned in Russia, is an extremist organisation. He funded it. They also, one of the charges is that he tried to rehabilitate Nazi ideology. But I mean, the fact of the matter is this and all the other charges that have been laid at Navalny's door since basically 2012 are politically motivated. And this latest 19-year sentence comes on top of 9.5 years that he's already serving. And there is a further case on terrorism charges, which will be brought against him at some point, which could see him get more time still. So he's 47 years old. He'll be 66 when this case is up. You know, I mean, the Kremlin wants to make sure that he is out of sight and out of mind, but he does keep his message coming out.
And that's the interesting thing, because the Kremlin keeps him out of sight, out of mind, but they do keep him alive. There was an assassination attempt. I'm not saying who by, but there was an assassination attempt. He lives on, and it seems as though perhaps they're frightened of making him a martyr?
Well, I mean, do they need to kill him in prison? Not really. We don't know what will happen. They're obviously not looking after him terrifically well, because he looks incredibly gaunt and thin, but still smiling. I think as long as he's in prison, frankly, at the moment, the Russian people have other stuff to worry about. So even if he does get his message out on Instagram and all the rest of it, and yesterday he released a statement saying, obviously, I'm going to get a Stalinist-style sentence, but that is only being done to intimidate you. And what I want you to do is actually do any tiny thing that you can to show your protest against this regime and to try and create a better future for Russia, however small that is, because actually it is shameful to do nothing. But I really don't think that that is going to resonate amongst the Russian people, because we've seen protests crushed since the beginning of this war. And there's so little that they can do. And 19 years for Alexei Navalny does scare people, and seeing everybody else jailed for tweets and all the rest of it.